Listen up, because this might sting. If you're over 60 and still forcing yourself into skinny jeans in 2026, the fashion industry has been gaslighting you for years. Those timeless tight pants, they're not flattering. They're aging you faster than time itself, amplifying every midsection shift, chopping your height, and making you disappear in every room. Brutal? Yes. True? Absolutely. But here's the jaw-dropping rebellion. Wide leg pants are your ultimate revenge. In 2026, they're not optional. They're the weapon. They sculpt like modern architecture, add phantom inches of height, vanish menopause curves, and radiate that cloud dancer glow. Pantone's controversial white that's dividing the internet. Women switching are suddenly stopping traffic with "you look impossibly young" stares. In the next few minutes, or I'll unleash the golden number math trick that guarantees elongation, the shoe hacks that make legs look endless, the colors ditching the black trap forever, and the two explosive aesthetics battling for dominance. Coastal grandmother's serene luxury versus sculpted suiting's boss-level power. Which one are you claiming? Coastal calm or fierce authority? Spill it in the comments now. Tell me if you're finally breaking free from the squeeze. Smash subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss these radical style shifts from Prime Fashion Global. 2026 is your year. Let's shock everyone. Let's keep this real and dive straight into the part that so many of you have messaged me about privately, the menopause midsection. I hear you. One day your waist feels familiar. The next, it's like your body decided to relocate everything south without asking permission. You stand in front of the mirror, try on those jeans you loved 5 years ago, and suddenly the button won't meet the hole. Or worse, it does, but you can barely breathe. That moment of panic, the quick zip-up of the jacket to cover it, the decision to just wear the same black tunic again. I've been there with so many of you in the comments and DMs. It's not vanity. It's feeling like your clothes are betraying you. Here's the good news, and I want you to really hear this. 2026 is the year we stop fighting our bodies and start dressing like the powerful, interesting women we actually are. We're calling it soft architecture. Think of it as building a beautiful, supportive frame around yourself instead of trying to squeeze into someone else's idea of flattering. First thing that changes everything. High-waisted, wide-leg pants. Not the stiff, rigid ones from 10 years ago. The new generation is genius. Brands like Wit and Wisdom with their Absolution waistbands literally have hidden elastic panels that hug without pinching. NYDJ does the same thing with their tummy control technology. Real women in their 60s and 70s wear these and say it's like someone gently smoothed everything out without making you feel trussed up. Quick before and after example. Imagine Sarah, 68, who emailed me last month. She used to live in low-rise straight-leg jeans because that's what everyone wears. She felt bulky and kept tugging her tops down. We switched her to a high-waisted wide leg and a soft taupe ponte knit from Universal Standard. Same body, completely different effect. The waistband sat at her natural waist, or even a little higher. The wide leg created a long, clean, vertical line, and suddenly her midsection wasn't the focal point. Her whole silhouette looked taller, smoother, more expensive. She texted me a selfie. I feel like I grew 3 inches and lost 10 pounds without doing a thing. That's the shift. Next level detail, side zips. If you've ever battled a front fly that adds a little bump right where you don't want one, side zip trousers are life-changing. No hardware in the center, no extra bulk. Or Spanx has some incredible versions now with wide, soft waistbands that feel like a wide yoga waist but actually hold shape. Comfort plus polish equals zero anxiety. And the fabrics? This is where 2026 gets exciting. We're finally moving past thick denim and stiff polyester. Look for fluid, drapey materials. Brands are using C-Cell, yes, made from seaweed, and alginate. They're breathable, moisture-wicking, hello, hot flashes, hypoallergenic, and they skim instead of cling. Put on a pair of wide-leg trousers in one of these fabrics, and the difference is instant. Your body feels held, not strangled. You move differently, shoulders back, head up, because the clothes are working with you. Here's the deepest shift, and I want you to feel it. When you go from squeezing in to skimming over, something powerful happens in your head. Or you stop obsessing about the parts you want to hide. You start noticing how elegant your posture looks, how the fabric flows when you walk, how you actually enjoy catching your reflection. That's not just style. It's reclaiming your presence. So try this tomorrow. Pull out or order one high-waisted, wide-leg pair with a supportive waistband and a fluid drape. Pair it with a simple fitted top tucked in. Walk to the mirror. Notice how your eye travels up and down in a long, unbroken line instead of stopping in the middle. That's soft architecture doing its job. So now that your wide-leg trousers are sitting high, skimming softly, and giving you that clean, confident line we talked about, here's the one place where most women accidentally throw away all that progress in a single outfit choice. They reach for a big, flowy tunic, an oversized cardigan, or a loose blouse that hangs halfway down their thighs. And just like that, the whole silhouette collapses into a boxy, heavy, chopped in half shape. You go from looking tall and elegant to suddenly appearing shorter, wider, and less defined. I call this the boxy trap, and I see it steal presence from women over 60 more than almost anything else. The secret to breaking free is so simple it almost feels unfair. We're going to use a quick, at-home calculation based on your own body to make your legs look longer, your posture stronger, and your entire presence more commanding. It's called the golden number hack, and once you do it once, you'll never guess at pant lengths again. Here's exactly how to find your perfect hem point. Stand straight in bare feet or your usual shoes, grab a tape measure, and measure from the bony point of your shoulder straight down to the floor. Let's say you get 64 inches. That's your full vertical line. Now divide that number by 1.618. So 64 divided by 1.618 is about 39.5 inches. That 39.5 inches is your magic mark. Measured from your shoulder downward, that's precisely where the hem of your wide leg pants should fall. Everything below becomes the dominant 2/3 of your silhouette. Long, unbroken, powerful. Everything above, your top, stays the crisp, controlled 1/3. I'll give you a real before and after that still makes me smile. Jimarsha, 71, always wore her wide leg pants with long hip-length tunics because she wanted coverage. In photos, she looked shorter than her actual 5 feet 4 inches, almost squat and heavy. We pulled the tunic aside, swapped it for a simple fitted ribbed knit top tucked in cleanly, and adjusted her trousers so the hem hit right at her 39-inch mark from the shoulder. Same woman, same body, same pants. But suddenly, her legs appeared endless. Her waist looked defined without effort, and she gained what looked like 2 full inches of height. She laughed out loud in the mirror and said, "I haven't felt this tall since my 30s." That's what happens when you stop swimming in fabric and start commanding it. A few practical tips to make this foolproof. If you're not ready to cut, use fabric tape or safety pins to test the length first. Walk around, sit. I'll bend. See how it feels. If you're petite, you might need a tailor to shorten the rise or crotch so the waist still sits high. If you're tall, a gentle break over the shoe is fine. It still works. And always tuck or half-tuck the top. A loose, untucked shirt destroys the whole 1/3 to 2/3 balance in seconds. When your pants claim that generous 2/3 of your vertical space and your top stays sleek and fitted, your eye travels in one smooth, elegant sweep from shoulder to hem instead of stopping dead at your middle. You look taller, more modern, more expensive, all without changing your actual height. That's the quiet, mathematical magic of the golden number. Your silhouette is now flowing beautifully from waist to hem. High-waisted, softly draped, perfectly proportioned with that golden number magic. But here's the sneaky truth that trips up even the most stylish women. The wrong shoe can slice that long vertical line right in half. In 2026, the shoe isn't just something you walk in. It's the final full stop, the exclamation point, the thing that decides whether your outfit looks finished and expensive or unfinished and a little awkward. The rule is straightforward but powerful. Let a little toe peek out from under the wide hem. We're talking pointed toes, almond toes, shapes that gently extend the leg line instead of cutting it off. When the toe shows, the eye keeps traveling all the way down. When it doesn't, the pants look like they're swallowing your feet. Or when suddenly you lose inches of perceived height. I've created a practical 12-shoe formula. 12 real-world options that actually work with wide-leg pants, grouped by the kind of day you're having. These are shoes women like you are wearing right now and loving. Casual and effortless. Clean, minimalist trainers in white or soft neutrals. Nothing bulky. Or low platform sneakers that sneak in extra height while staying flat and walk all day comfortable. Both show toe and keep the vibe relaxed. Work and professional, chunky-soled loafers that anchor the volume without overpowering it. Or pointed-toe slingbacks. The open back adds airiness, the point stretches the leg, and the whole look instantly feels more expensive and put together. Dressed-up moments, wedge heels. Queen Letizia has worn them for years because they give height, stability, and zero ankle wobble. Sleek-heeled mules for easy glamour with no strap rubbing, and slim stiletto heels for evenings. Just a sliver of heel peeking out creates quiet drama. A touch of edge for the 2026 boho mood. Stompy biker boots with a slight platform or classic cowboy boots. The wide leg drapes over them like it was meant to be. Grounded, confident, a little rebellious. Seasonal switches. Open sandals in summer. Think supportive fit flops or contoured Birkenstocks that keep feet happy and show plenty of toe. Ballet flats, especially Mary Jane's with a delicate strap, for a clean, minimal look. And flat mules, backless, polished, effortless slip-ons that still feel sophisticated. Quick real-life shift that always sticks with me. Patricia, 66, wore her new wide-leg trousers with thick, round-toe clogs she already owned. The outfit looked heavy, legs cut off. We swapped to almond-toe slingbacks, same trousers, same hem, but her legs looked longer. The pants moved with grace instead of bunching, and she said she caught herself standing taller in every mirror. I didn't realize how much shoes were stealing from me, she told me. The big takeaway. Your shoes control how the pant flows and where the eye finally lands. Choose one that peeks out just enough, and you lock in every bit of that golden number elongation. The hem doesn't droop, it glides. The look doesn't stop. It carries through. Your outfit is now perfectly balanced from waist to toe. Proportions dialed in, shoes peeking just right. The whole look moving with grace. But there's one last quiet thing that can quietly steal the glow you've built. Color. And the biggest culprit? The black trap we've all fallen into for years. Let me be straight with you. As skin softens in tone and hair goes silver or gray, stark black doesn't slim anymore. It drains. It carves shadows under your eyes, deepens lines around your mouth, and can make even the most vibrant woman look tired or older in seconds. I've seen it happen in real fittings. A woman walks in, glowing, slips on a black jacket, and suddenly her face loses life. It's not your imagination. It's contrast and light doing the opposite of what we want. And that's why 2026 is all about the grounded optimism palette. Warm, rich, light-reflecting neutrals that lift you up instead of pulling you down. These shades don't compete with your natural coloring. They enhance it. Start with Cloud Dancer. Pantone's soft, creamy off-white that's everywhere right now. It's kinder than bright white and bounces light right back onto your skin, especially gorgeous against silver hair or those wisdom highlights many of us are embracing. It gives this fresh, rested radiance that gets you compliments like, "You look so well." Then Mocha Mousse, a deep velvety chocolate brown that feels luxurious and expensive. It warms mature skin tones in a way black never could, creating what I call a full-body latte effect. The depth is there, but it's forgiving and harmonious. Head-to-toe mocha, you look taller, more cohesive and quietly wealthy, and olive stone, that beautiful mossy green with soul. It brings depth and a sense of renewal without being loud. It pairs perfectly with silver or warmer complexions and adds sophistication to wide-leg trousers like nothing else. Quick before and after that changed everything for one woman. Susan, 70, wore black trousers and black tops daily because it's safe and slimming. In photos, she looked flat, shadowed, drained. We switched her to mocha mousse wide leg pants and a cloud dancer silk blouse. Same body, same fit, but her face lit up. The outfit felt expensive and modern, and she said, "People keep asking if I've been on vacation. I just changed colors." That's the shift. Easy ways to try it. Start small. Add a cloud dancer scarf or mocha cardigan against your skin in daylight. See how your eyes brighten, how lines soften. Then build. Go tonal. Shades of mocha or olive from top to bottom. The unbroken vertical flow is more elongating than any black and white contrast ever was. These colors signal quiet luxury and stealth wealth. No logos, no shouting, just effortless presence. You walk in and people feel your confidence before you even speak. Okay, with your wide-leg trousers now perfectly fitted, proportioned, shod in shoes that elongate, and dressed in colors that make your face come alive, we arrive at the most exciting part, choosing the identity you want to carry into 2026, because these trousers aren't just clothing anymore. They've become the quiet backbone for the two aesthetics everyone's talking about right now. And both feel tailor-made for women who've lived enough to know exactly who they are. Let's start with Coastal Grandmother. This is the version of you that feels most at home in soft morning light, strolling through a weekend market with a canvas bag, choosing heirloom tomatoes, stopping to smell bunches of lavender, maybe slipping off your shoes to feel the grass. It's the energy of a long Sunday brunch that stretches into afternoon. Etta James or Nora Jones floating through the air, fresh gardenias on the table, a good book half read beside your coffee. Life doesn't rush here, it lingers. How to wear it. Wide-leg linen trousers in Cloud Dancer, that gentle off-white that glows against skin. A big, easy white button-down with sleeves rolled to the elbows, something rattan, a hat, a bag, earrings, and just a whisper of navy or black stripe for quiet interest. Flat sandals or simple mules finish it. Women who try this say they suddenly feel lighter, more present, like they've given themselves permission to enjoy the day instead of managing it. Now flip the script, sculpted suiting. This is you on the days you want the room to feel your arrival before you even speak. Not aggressive, not loud, just certain. Purposeful tailoring that says you've thought about this, you've prepared, and you're ready to lead the conversation. It's the outfit for the boardroom, the client lunch, the moment you need to remind everyone, including yourself, of your capability. The recipe is clean and strong, wide-leg tailored trousers in mocha mousse, that deep, warm chocolate that feels like money without trying. A matching blazer cut with intention, structured shoulders, defined seams, a waist that gently nips in, paired with pointed toe slingbacks. Slip a simple camisole underneath if you want a breath of softness. The result is power that doesn't shout. It simply exists. I watched this play out with a client last month. Rachel, 67, had been wearing safe, matchy neutrals for years and felt invisible in meetings. One week, she went full Coastal Grandmother, linen, white shirt, rattan, for a family gathering. She said she laughed more, moved slower, felt truly relaxed. The next week, she wore sculpted suiting to a professional event, mocha suit, sharp lines, and 3 people asked her for coffee afterward because you just have this presence now. She looked at me and said, "I didn't change my body. I changed the story I'm telling." That's the real gift here. Coastal Grandmother says, "I'm at peace. I savor the small, beautiful things. I'm rooted. Sculpted suiting says, I'm clear, I'm capable. I lead with quiet certainty. Neither is better. Neither is older or younger. Both are deeply authentic expressions of a woman who knows herself. And both are built on exactly the same foundation we've been building together. High waist, soft drape, perfect hem, toe peaking, colors that illuminate. Kim Cattrall said it perfectly. I see menopause as the start of the next fabulous phase of life. This isn't an ending, it's a launch pad. The wide leg pant isn't a cover-up, it's your pedestal. When you nail the golden number, feel the soft architecture support you, and choose colors that light up your face. Something powerful unlocks. You stop dressing to hide. You start dressing to express who you truly are right now. I've seen it happen over and over. A woman who once shrank into loose layers suddenly stands taller, speaks clearer, says yes to things she used to avoid. The clothes become the key that opens the door to her own confidence, her own authority, her own next chapter. You're not fading, you're rising. So tell me in the comments, are you Team Coastal Grandmother or Team Sculpted Suiting for 2026? If this spoke to you, hit like. Subscribe and join me for more. You've got this. Stay brilliant. I'll see you soon.